Hello everybody, it's Draco, also known as Nicole, and I'm here to finally introduce a new thing to this channel. I know a lot of things haven't been happening, at least in a group aspect on this channel, for quite a while. So, I'm super happy to say that we're going to be playing a Blood Bowl tournament. Now, a lot of people probably don't know what Blood Bowl is, and that's fine. However, I'm going to be going over what that is, as well as what the general rule set of this Blood Bowl tournament is. So let's get into that. So, Blood Bowl is a game based on American football, except Warhammer, and you get to punch people, and there's very few rules. That's pretty much the gist of it, and that's probably about as much as you're gonna need to know to watch this series that'll be coming up. So, there's a bit more to the general rules of this. So there are 8 players with a required apothecary, which is a doctor. And there is 14 matches and 3 friendlies before the season starts. It goes by kind of non-American football rules, soccer, if you want to call it that, where 3 points for a win, 1 for a loss, 1 for a tie, a draw. So, this sounds pretty normal thus far. That's when it stops being normal. There is a twist to this, in the fact that nobody here will actually be playing the game. I, over the last couple months or so, have been learning C++ and putting together a little bit of an AI that can play the game for us, which is not the standard cyanide AI, because it's both too good and too bad. And a cool thing about coding an AI is that the coaches for this will be making their own strategies for their players. Even though they're not playing, they control everything outside the game time. So, the AI right now for these players will be the same at the start. They know how to play the game, but they're a little bit dumb. A lot of it dumb. So throughout the friendlies, they'll likely build some strategies for the real season, and we'll see who has the best strategies here. Now, with all that being said, I think it's about time to actually introduce the 8 teams that we have for this. And, yeah, I'll see you once all of them are told, so we can actually have an extra little discussion. Well, there's more to this, you'll see. Enjoy the videos. And introducing the Crossers, our Nurgle team, coached by Melody. I am very happy to see Nurgle in this, since Nurgle is personally one of my favorite teams. And I have a feeling they're going to be murdering some people and turning them into rotters. Nurgle, as a team, is pretty strong, pretty tough, but has some struggles with the ball. So we'll see how that ends up going. On to the next one. the Humans, also my team, based off of Punch-Out. Now, Humans are jack of all trades, master of none, and seeing as I probably played the most Blood Bowl out of everyone here, almost definitely have played the most Blood Bowl out of everyone here, my team has a bit of a stupid strategy, so it probably won't be doing too well, but it might be amusing. Well then, on to the next one. Our Lizardmen team, Karn. I am so happy to see Lizardmen here, and managed by a new face. This is a personal friend who encouraged me on to, do this. So he will be joining us for this. I am so excited to see Lizardmen because they are a really strange team when it comes to how they're laid out. They have players that are all good at one thing, but only that one thing. The Skinks are squishy and, fast, while the Saurus and Croxagores hit really hard, but they're not going to even be able to touch the ball without causing a turnover. With that being said, on to the next one. Yes, all 5 of them are named the exact same thing. The Mini Dragons, our dwarven team managed by Excalibur. Now, dwarves are slow, but punch really goddamn hard. It'll probably be the bane of existence for anyone who has a fast but squishy player. So Karn. With that being said, they're not going to probably do much with the ball, except for those runners. Those runners can touch it. Now, on to the next one. we have Elves, probably is the only Elves, the Comets, managed by Nova. Elves are a bit weird, especially the completely basic ones, because they're basically better humans without a big guy, which is actually really good. That agility 4 can really get them into and out of a lot of situations without being harmed. They have the armor of humans and are, still fast. They're pretty good, and their positionals have some odd skills. A good choice all around. Now, on to the next one. Spooky, but no skeletons? The Spook Squad, our necromantic team, coached by Therm. Necromantic's a bit weird. It's like Nurgle that they can raise dead, but they can only do it once per match, and it's a zombie, who I think might actually be worse than a Rotter. I think Rotter has agility 3. Regardless, it's a fairly good team. The Rights are good, the Werewolves are downright scary, and the Flesh Golems add some strength 4 into the mix. They're pretty all round, so on to the next one. Chaos! The Philadelphia Soul! God, Chaos is an interesting one. They don't have much in the way of ball moving capability, but they do have some, and the Chaos Warriors are really cool. They're really cool, and they're actually surprisingly good. Can't wait to see some Chaos in this. Now, last but not least... They're Skaven. They're rats. They're the rats. This is a Skaven team managed by another friend of mine, Ren. Now, Skaven is very fast and can run the ball. That's about it. You don't do much beyond that. This team also had some incredibly bad luck when I was getting footage, so hopefully that doesn't carry over. Well then, I hope you all enjoy our team layout for this. I definitely do. It's got some very interesting teams, and I am absolutely excited to see how even the friendlies go. Speaking about that, friendlies will be being scheduled over the next 2 weeks. After that, friendlies will be scheduled for people who don't. So please get those friendlies in so you could choose who you fight for your first time, because of course, if you die in those matches, you do die. It's still a match. And you will be getting some experience for it, which is always good. Now, there's going to be a couple places you can watch these. Of course, everything, no matter what, will be uploaded on the Locals channel as they happen, after they are edited and statted and everything. Everything will also be statted. So there is one more thing to this that is a little bit unique. Anyone who is not a player in that specific match, so any players who aren't in the match but still watch the match, will be able to take part as well. This requires a little bit of explanation on Blood Bowl. So, in every Blood Bowl match, your players get experience, SPP, I'll be calling it experience because it's a more widely known term. They get experience from various actions, such as touchdowns, making a pass, hurting people, and intercepting the ball. There's a bunch of stuff. There's also one that is very driven by the game that I don't enjoy, the MVP system. Normally, one player from each team, chosen pretty much at random, gets the MVP and gets a huge boost of experience. Of course, me not liking that, I'm going to end up choosing the MVPs on both sides for every match. Additionally, there will be one additional MVP. In every match, in the description, there will be a link to a poll listing every player. Whichever player wins that poll will get one MVP. This is so that people who have characters that people enjoy or do stupid crap can actually get that MVP, even though they might be too unlucky to get it normally. So, you have a part in this too. Don't let the power go to your head. With all that said, that's it. Expect to see some friendlies soon, and I hope you enjoy. The links to my Twitch, which I will probably be streaming several of the friendlies on, and of course here, will be in the description. I will see you when the first friendly happens. Bye bye.